All right, good morning, everyone. Happy 4th of July. Today I'm going to be building out a 2026 Civic Si and a 2025 Subaru WRX and just going over a little bit of comparison with the pricing and everything that's really involved with these cars. They're both really cool cars within the same, kind of within the same price range. It just kind of depends how you build them out, how you want them. But we'll get started with this 2026 Civic Si. It's a really cool car. It's not really so much affordable anymore, but it's still one of those cars where it's still a fun car where it'd be interesting, where I would definitely consider it, mainly because of the 6-speed manual transmission and the excellent fuel economy on these cars. So going through it, I definitely, since I like to save a little bit of money, I don't know, this would be a tough call because I think the white probably looks the best in this car. Um, as well as this urban gray pearl. So they're both really nice. The championship white, I guess it's not even called championship white, it's just a platinum white pearl. That's interesting. Uh, yeah, it's just, I'd probably have to go with black in this car. I'm not a big fan of red cars, so I would choose the black. And check out the interior. I love the interior on these cars. That 6-speed manual is beautiful. I really like everything about it, except steering wheel just looks a little odd, but still not bad at all. Looks like there's some decent leg room in the back, but yeah, this looks like a really nice interior, really well done. The seats look really good too. I like them, but wow, I can't believe how expensive these cars are getting. Um, it's crazy. Interior, you only have one choice, one option. So black and red cloth pretty much looks how it is in this description. And we'll come over. I don't think it'd be worth adding the 18-inch black coal alloy wheels. I would just stick with the stock ones and then probably swap them out with some Enkis. Let's look over the packages. All season protection package, splash guard, all season floor mats. Oh, I didn't mean to add that. Yeah, I don't know if that would be worth that much either. It's stuff you could all do yourself. Looks like just stuff where dealer can add it on. So it's pretty basic for any choices of things that you can really add on to these cars. Edge guards, door handle. I don't think I would add any of this. Wow. To black everything out, it's an extra $80. That's crazy. Splash guard. Wow, doesn't even really protect too far down with that splash guard. So it's really just like you're just getting a black clad in the wheel well. Yeah, I don't really see any modifications that I would add on to this car, aside from what it is right there. All-season floor mats, definitely a little expensive. You can probably go on Amazon and get them half price, save some money there. Walled carpet floors. Wow, that's an interesting option. It's pretty cool. I don't think I would add it though. Door sill. Wow, $330. Nope. Nothing I see here would be anything that I would want to add on. So just continue on through. Engine block heater. It doesn't get too cold. I mean, it does get very cold, but it's not like Alaska cold out here. So don't think I'd add that either. And we'll just check out the summary. So looks like total MSRP is built $32,145. That is definitely getting a little expensive for a Honda Civic. So I think it'd still be a great car, especially if you're considering picking up one of these cars, because the front wheel drive in the wintertime would be a little bit better than a rear wheel drive. I would like to compare rear wheel drive vehicles to these ones, but right now I think I'm just going more practical. A car that we can drive year round in the wintertime. Because the GR86 is a really cool car, along with the Subaru BRZ and the Mazda Miata. They're all kind of in this price range, so it's definitely a hard choice if you live in a warmer state. I think I would probably be looking at one of those GR86s or Mazda Miata possibly. But then you sacrifice the four doors, you sacrifice uh, gas mileage and a few other things. So that's, yeah, I guess probably keep those cars out of this comparison. But yep, so really you can't really do too much customization to this car here in America. That's kind of what you get. 32,145, and from what it sounds like is dealers are still marking these up. They're not really on the lots. I haven't seen any. And if they are on the lot, I'm pretty sure they're already sold. So they won't really let you test drive them. But switch over to Subaru. They've definitely gone up a lot in price since 2024. I think it was right around 32,500, I think, for the base model. But then they got rid of the base model now, and all there is the premium model, which is interesting. It's interesting that the base models weren't selling as well, but the premium looks like it went up $2,000 or $3,000 from last year. So that's a pretty significant price increase, as well as sacrificing your miles per gallon to the Civic Si. So you get 2619. I haven't with my WRX, I haven't got worse than 24 yet, unless it's just been complete city driving. But anytime I'm on the highway, it usually averaging 29 to 30 miles per gallon on the highway, and then it balances out my street driving. So I'm usually around 27, 26. So it's pretty. I would say that's pretty spot on. I don't think I'm getting 19 in the city. I think I'm getting a little bit better than that, but I also drive really slow and shift. I'm not going quick. But yeah, that's definitely crazy to see that it's up to $37,750. And then if we look at the next model up, we're jumping into 42,000. I think that's where, yeah, I can't imagine paying that much for these cars. They're great, but I don't think the Limited even includes the Recaro seats inside of it. But it does have the premium audio system. It has a moonroof. I didn't want a moonroof on mine, so those were the two things. I would love the premium audio system, but not the moonroof. I've never liked them. They always seem to gunk up. Just they like the seals around it start looking bad to me. Not a fan. I just don't use them. I'd rather just use the AC or roll my windows down. But yeah, that price right there that's crazy. 42,130. I think for the difference between the premium and the Limited, I don't know where you can justify that $5,000. I wouldn't be able to. I think the GT model, wow, $47,705. That's crazy. At least you do get the Recaros, but I believe this car is only in their performance transmission with the paddle shifters. So even if you want to get the GT in a manual, you can't. I think that's where you have to jump up to the TS. And wow, they're exactly the same price. So that's interesting too. But I guess the TS gets a little bit better gas mileage, probably because of the transmission. But yeah, that's awesome. I feel like the TS price should be priced at the Limited, where it's at that 42,000, because then you're getting a lot more. You're getting the Brembo brakes, you're getting those Recaro seats. I think that justifies the $5,000 price difference, not $10,000, because that's, I think, all I really care more about in the TS than the premium is that it comes with those Brembo brakes, it comes with the Recaro seats, and those are the only two things that I really care about. I do like that has the moonroof delete, but I don't know why that they're saying that's like a great thing. But then with the Limited, they're saying you get a power moonroof, so that's a little questionable. You think it would save some money then, but yeah. So out of all these builds, I would have to go with the premium. It's still the best value, and that's where I would get started with this. Keeping in mind that I would wait until the next model year comes out to pick up one of these 2025s. Just my speculation, because I've been looking at these cars since 2021. when they first came out with this new model, and I keep seeing every January through February, March, even sometimes into April, these cars get heavily discounted because dealers still want to get them off the lot. I'm gonna always go with the 6-speed manual for our option, but yeah. So I would imagine you'll probably be able to pick up one of these cars in January, February, March. You'll probably be able to pick them up around 33, 34,000 for a 2025 WRX if you're just patient. So that might be the way to go. But if you're eager, you're ready to get one now, just be ready to pay a little bit more money. But the other good thing about waiting until the new year is they usually offer 0% financing as well as 0.9% financing. I think the 0.9% 72 months, and I think the 0% was like 48 months, I think. So those are insane deals. I think like that's what made me really pick up the car, as well as getting it well under MSRP. And yep, so I don't think I would choose the red. So like I said, red's not my favorite. By far, my favorite color is this World Rally Blue Pearl. I think it's one of the best looking colors for the car. I really like the rear end of these cars. I think that's something I'll always say. I don't know why it gets so much hate, but it's probably actually my favorite part of the car. I really do like that. The black, I've seen a couple of these driving out on the road, and the black looks incredible. I was really impressed just because of the way that the fenders are, and a lot of people don't like the black cladding. I personally love it. I think it goes great with the blue. I will not paint match them. I think that they're practical. We have a lot of dirt roads. We've got a lot of things that rocks will hit up under your wheel wells. I'm so glad that I'm not getting paint chips at all on this car. I'm going on 4 months of owning it, and the paint staying beautiful on it, which is awesome. Over to the white one. I really like the black and white as well. I think everything with this coloring scheme goes very well together. It's my wife's favorite color. I do like how on these 2026s that the red, the WRX badge is red. So I think that's pretty cool. And I also noticed that it's in the front too. It's almost like a little nod to the STI probably. It's unfortunate we didn't get it, but I don't know if there was an STI model, it'd probably be well over $50,000 now, with the TS being 47,000 and some change, which is just getting crazy. Because now you're getting in Civic Type R territory and the GR Corolla Premium, which is also was the circuit before they switched it over to the premium model. So that's tricky, but I still think for the price you can't beat this. It's still a great price. I do like this. It's the ice silver metallic. I do like silver cars. That one looks great as well. It's very cool. Then is this the magnetic gray metallic? That looks really good as well. And I don't think I've seen any of these paints make the car move up in price yet. So wow, that one looks really good. I bet it'd even look better in person. Now here it is, the Galaxy Purple Pearl. This is a really, really cool color and really special, I think. I think that is one of the coolest looking paints on a car. I've seen it, not a couple. I've seen, I think, one of these now, and it stands out. That darker purple, that is very cool. I think for the extra $400, it might be worth it. I don't know. I just have a hard time with paint and paying more for it. Another beautiful color is the Sapphire Blue Pearl. I like this one as well. Very cool. But I still out of my favorite, I would say the World Rally Blue. It's the one to go to for these cars. Blue, white, that purple. All right. packages, this is where it starts getting a little bit more expensive. I would opt out of this. I wish they would just have the premium audio system, but I would not pay an additional $1,865 for that. These cars already come with the heated seats, so that's pretty cool. With the premium, now that basically the premium's the base model. Uh, that is, yep. So here was a add-on to my car that I did not choose, but it was dealer added, was the auto dimming mirror with compass link and home link. This is definitely something I don't want to live without anymore, so I would be adding this if I were building this car myself. That would be throwing us up $400, a little bit more. It's well worth it. It pairs to your garage. It's super easy pairing. It took me probably less than a minute to set it up, and the auto dimming has saved me so many headaches while driving at night. When people are high beaming you, it automatically dims those high beams, and you can't even tell that you're being high beamed. So that really was a game changer. That's something that I would be adding on any future cars that I get. Cargo tray, pass on that. I don't really put that much stuff in my trunk. I did end up passing on these all-weather floor liners. These are very nice, but I picked up a pair on Amazon, I think for about $60. And they work great. I haven't had any issues. A little bit, they're a little bit harder to clean, but I'm sure these are the same way. I do actually like how the strip in these WRXs are going lengthwise instead of the width. The ones that I have go the width, and when I wear my sandals and I'm trying to shift, sometimes my sandals will get stuck in the little ribs, and that's kind of annoying. I thought that was a poor design on the ones that I bought, and that might be worth looking at if you're trying to pick up some floor mats and you're going to be shifting. You might want to look at the way that the texture on those is lined up, because yeah, that's getting kind of annoying to me already. So learn from my mistakes, definitely. Auto dimming exterior mirror with approach light. That's pretty cool. I like that, but I would have to look at the price. I don't think that scuff protector is worth it, even though I have mainly right around where the speakers are at. I've noticed my shoes have hit there, and I've got a little bit of dirt. But so the scuff protector, I'm not sure. My feet never hit over here on the door, but it's usually right where the speakers are at. Yeah. Enhanced nighttime drive safety by adding the auto dimming mirrors with approach light. Yeah, $299. Don't know about that. That's definitely expensive. My car did come with the wheel lug, nut, and lock set, I believe. Could be wrong, but wow, if I paid an extra $288 for that, I'll have to check. That seems crazy. Changing all lug nuts for improved styling. Yeah, I don't think I have those ones then. I think I just have. Maybe I do have those. Wow, that's pretty expensive markup. The trunk spoiler is pretty cool. I don't know though, because I really do like the stock duck bill that's on there now. Maybe if that was like, I don't know, carbon fiber, it'd look a little bit better, but that matte black, I'm not sure. I haven't seen any with this spoiler, but yeah, probably. I'm sure there's a lot of aftermarket options out there for this car, but yeah, I think I'd pass on that as well. Crossbar fix set, that would be very nice to have. I think those do look pretty cool on the cars too. They make them stand out a little bit. But for what we're building, I'm just trying to build the best deal for this car right now. And yep, I wouldn't get the padded seat protector or the heavy duty roof cargo basket. So let's go to our summary and see where we're at. Thanks. Okay. So we're at $39,329 with the destination. So we only had our one added on mirror with compass, just because I feel like that is something that you would be happy with, really, if you're in this in the market for picking up one of these vehicles. Definitely try one out, because at nighttime it's great. and also me not having to carry around a garage door opener on my mirror visor is really nice. So we ended up with $39,329 versus $32,145. So that's a pretty significant price difference. So seeing that it's over $7,000. It just depends what you're looking for. So if you're looking for a car that has a little bit more get up and more horsepower, then and all-wheel drive. So I mean, most of the time, anytime you're adding an all-wheel drive system onto like any SUV, it's usually about $1,500 markup for adding that all-wheel drive system. So if we were to, kind of factor that into the Civic Si, uh, that would probably put us around, 34,000, close to there. So yeah, it's a tricky call. Just depends. Hey, are you looking for better gas mileage? Are you looking for uh, something to go a little quicker in? Are you looking for uh, comfort? What are you looking for in your car? Because I think the WRX is a little bit stiffer now, but I love it for daily driving. I haven't had any issues with it. Haven't got to drive the 2026 Civic Si. Don't know if it's out yet. Don't know if they'll let me drive it, but I feel like that'd be a fun car to drive. Gets great gas mileage. That's the big heads up that it has over the WRX is that gas mileage. So that's going to be probably, if that's a big deal for you, that might be the deciding factor, as well as saving $7,000. Here's where it gets a little trickier though. Is the end of the year for the 2025? Are you going to be able to get it for $34,000? So when it's in that Civic Si price range, for that time period out of the year, it might be worth the car for you to get. It just depends. Like once again, what you're looking for and uh, what kind of things you want in a car. If you don't have to deal with wintertime, Civic Si might be great. If you want to go a little bit faster, you want to go down windy roads a little bit quicker and have that stability, the WRX is going to be probably that option for you. But if you don't really care, you just want to shift, I completely understand that. Like, doesn't even matter what car it is. I just rather own a manual transmission. Um, like, yeah, if they're the same priced out car and I had to choose between an automatic and a manual, definitely going for the manual every single time. It's just more engaging for me, more fun to drive. But yeah, it's gonna be your call on that. The Civic, I don't think you can go wrong with either car. I think they're both great. But yeah, thanks everyone. If you have any questions or want to see me build and compare any other cars, let me know. I'll be more than happy to do that. And just let me know. All right. Thanks everyone. Happy 4th of July.